So our first speaker of today is Laurens Weers. Laurens is the Chief Financial Officer here at PhotonDelta. Has been with us now for a bit over a year, if I'm not mistaken. Laurens, maybe the first question I would like to ask you, this episode is about the National Growth Fund Plan, PhotonDelta. Looking back a little bit of history, could you give us some insights on that, please?
Yeah, well, thank you for inviting me. Great to be here and to tell a little bit more about the National Growth Fund Plan. So indeed, it's a 1 year anniversary has passed since we've been granted the plan, the proposal that we sent in. It's been a very exciting year where we'll talk to speakers later. We'll tell you, well, 2023 has been a year of adapting and adopting, growing into this plan. Not everything is in place, so you hit the ground running. You try to hit the ground running. It's been an exciting year. I think it's a very big and ambitious plan, but the setup of it is very well thought through. The expert review that we received after submitting the proposal to the commission that awarded it really also indicated that the 3 program lines that we have and the separate working packages underneath those program lines really are very complementary to each other and really start supporting this ecosystem or this industry for the Netherlands and therefore for Europe.
Mm-hmm. Could you tell me a little bit more about these program lines, right? So you say that they are related to each other. Could you explain to us about that?
You understand that there is a chicken and egg problem that needs to be solved, and where there's a lot of risk. So I think a subsidy or a grant is really a useful tool to ignite and to accelerate progress.
Mm-hmm.
So I think you have to be able to make the picks, and that's just not only in the fab. It's the whole process from design, and one of the crucial elements in there is a PDK, and the PDK really enables future application builders to easily start use proven building blocks to build applications and systems with it. So one big element of the program, and we maybe now talk to as written down as 2 program lines, but it's really about getting the industrialization done, be able to make it process-wise, but also be able to make it tool-wise in terms of PDK.
Yeah, on the design side.
Yeah, on the design side, indeed, very important. You will speak Lydie about this. She runs these two programs, application and technology, which is all about be able to make the picks and support the ecosystem with that. Mm-hmm. We do it with a lot of partners, and that's really one of the biggest parts of the program. Next to that, we need a glass ball to understand that in the future, when you're trying to accelerate this industry, you will need a lot of human capital talent.
Yeah, sure.
And it's one of the bottlenecks all around the world, of course. So really start now investing in tools and processes to attract and to retain talent in this industry is very important. So that's another program line that's very important, where PhotonDelta plays a big role, and the team that Avi, you will talk to her later, mm-hmm. will tell you about. And lastly, it's always important to keep having funding for startups. Yeah. So we build a PDK and we build a process in a fab to be able to make picks, but then application builders need to be there to actually make products with it and develop use cases and markets with these picks. Startups are a great way to do this and to think of new new ways and disrupt, so to speak. So we have a startup fund allocated from the National Growth Fund money. 60 million is allocated to invest in startups in this industry to develop applications and use cases.
Great. We're going to talk to Quirijn later about that as well. Right, and then just also for the audience, there has been also a lot of change within the PhotonDelta organization because of the award of the National Growth Fund.
Yeah.
So I think when you started, it was right in the moment where we had to hire a lot of people. Can you tell us a bit about that growth as well?
Yeah, great. Yeah, I think if you look at where the money goes from to the growth fund, a lot of goes to the partners and to achieving those goals that I just said.
Yep.
Also, a part of that goes to the organization PhotonDelta. I think it's a recognition of the fact that the organization has been played a crucial part in the past, and that work should be continued.
Yep.
I think the work of PhotonDelta organization is also about internationalization, getting attention for the industry. And therefore we also need a big team. So we have on the program side, we needed people, so Lidi's team to manage those subsidy programs, Avi's team, Quirijn's team, but also the back office team, so to speak, of PhotonDelta, of the ecosystem development team had to grow. So we're around 25 people right now, really to be able to play continue to play the role that PhotonDelta used to play in the past, and build up the track record to be also a thought leader for the industry, a matchmaker, and really bridge the gap to the semicon industry. I think are crucial parts of the equation that PhotonDelta plays in.
Yeah, sure. All right. Thank you very much. Maybe a last question before we conclude the interview is, what are you most proud of if you look back at the last year, what we've achieved so far with PhotonDelta?
I think in general there was a brilliant plan written down, and making a plan is one thing. Executing on it is a whole different ballgame.
Yep.
That goes with ups and downs. But in general, I think we did a great job in going through that phase of building up an organization, getting everybody on board. We're not there yet, but we're laying now the foundation in year one. It's a 6-year program with very tangible milestones and key results that we have to deliver. And we're making a very great execution approach to get there. So I'm very proud of that we got so many people enthusiastic to join the team,
yeah.
which is one of a great thing to experience, that everybody comes in with a passion and enthusiasm about the mission of PhotonDelta to accelerate the PIC industry in the Netherlands and Europe, I always have to say.
Yeah, of course, yeah. And maybe not only within the team, of course, that's great, that everyone is excited and motivated to work on that, but I can feel that same energy in the ecosystem with the partners, right? Do you feel that same?
Yeah, absolutely. It's a great momentum for the industry, and together accelerating this, and it's great to play a part in that, and that's really proud of that.
Okay, thank you very much, Laurens.